The lawsuit we're going to talk about today does involve a rock band, but it's not the kind of rock band that you might think. The name of the lawsuit is Harry Shearer versus Vivendi and Studio Canal. Rob Reiner came up with the idea to have a mockumentary about a band called Spinal Tap. This is Spinal Tap, which was a comedy that was released in 1984 and has some iconic scenes, including the one where they have the dial 1 through 10, and there's a big debate about, well, what if you wanted it to go to 11? And but in any case, it's a great movie. Harry Shearer is an individual who originally did the pilot as Eddie Haskell in Leave It to Beaver, and at one time was a high school teacher, not necessarily a rich guy, but he had a talent for voices, and he was cast as Derek Smalls, the bassist in Spinal Tap in the movie that was released in 1984. In 2016, Harry initiated a lawsuit pointing out that he had been paid $81 in merchandising revenue over the period of time from the lawsuit's inception to backwards to 1984, and $98 in musical sales income. And as many of you know, the accounting for the music biz and the movie biz can be quite creative to the detriment of musicians. The lawsuit sought over $100 million, and soon it was joined by Rob Reiner, who had come up and directed and produced the movie, and the other two band members. At that point, the claim from all of the participants in Spinal Tap was $400 million. Ultimately, the case was settled, and we don't really know how much Harry Shearer and the other band members in Spinal Tap got. But before you feel too badly for Harry Shearer, and make no mistake about it, a lot of people that play bass in rock bands don't get rich, and a lot of people that play bass in a mockumentary band don't get rich. But Harry Shearer had the good fortune to become the voice of multiple characters on The Simpsons. You may recognize the voice of Mr. Burns, Waylon Smithers, Ned Flanders, Reverend Timothy Lovejoy, or Principal Skinner. All of those are Harry Shearer, who gets $300,000 per episode of The Simpsons. According to Celebrity Net Worth, his net worth is $85 million. Not bad for a guy that auditioned for Eddie Haskell, not bad for a guy that was a high school teacher, and things worked out for both Harry Shearer, Rob Reiner, and the other members of Spinal Tap.